I was having a conversation about antennas in Space Engineers and what their placement does for a signal. Obviously, completely notionally, Space Engineers doesn't respect this whatsoever. That's fine. Don't have to expect that to happen. But I was kind of comparing it to like an extra palette that you can paint with when you're building a ship, and then I was thinking about what extra palettes that you can bring to a ship. Um, and I was then obviously drawn to MotherOS here and MotherGUI, which is the next step in my continual walk toward figuring out a full user experience for a pilot. It started with toolbar displays that were static at first and basically tried to cram all of your toolbar information up there so you could figure that out. Then it transitioned to timers that, and these are actually out of date. If you were reading these, they won't match up because I haven't been focused on this in a while and I've changed up the toolbars. But moved on to timers that manipulated the LCDs inside so the user wouldn't be confused. And now it is my focus is MotherGUI, MotherOS graphical user interface, Mother operating system graphical user interface. I guess we're breaking that all out. GUI is short for graphical user interface for anyone who doesn't know. And all it is I think of it as a middle end. Like your toolbars are your front end, and your control panel is your back end. You can manipulate a whole bunch of settings back here, but you probably have to like search for the specific the light that you're looking for and do it there. Whereas you might not want to have that actually occupy space on your front end because your front end's valuable space. As you can see, my ninth toolbar is free, and that's because I've transitioned everything from there and then some to the middle end of MotherGUI. And all that is I have a programmable block and I have some code that I put in. It's a language that you kind of have to pick up yourself, but it's very simple and takes no time whatsoever. If you're setting up like 10 or 15 event controllers timer blocks on every single ship you do, this will probably take you less time to learn that language. It'll take you less time to like learn to a functional level than setting up all those timers and event controllers. The documentation is fantastic. Just want to point that out, but it lets you write in your own event controllers and timer blocks, and then MotherGUI brings that forward from the back end so that you can manipulate or call on those functions from this graphical user interface. So here, this is the connector. This connector I have on my south side. Why am I? There we go. Sorry. So this guy out here, and I'm basically able to tell it. I could program more stuff in here, but auto lock, that's a function that I would be turning on an event controller and saying, hey, if ready, lock. I have it basically written into MotherOS myself, and I can touch on that in here and change the behavior of a connector. Something I probably wouldn't dedicate time to on the front end, but I would want accessible to me in a way that's more convenient than the back end. Things like jump drive distance. So I've programmed this in myself. Like there's a place in probably MotherGUI. Let's see. Let's actually explore that. It's going to look like a lot because I put in a lot, but it doesn't have to be a lot. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Where are we? MotherGUI jump drive, and it communicates with my MotherOS block as well. These are two separate files here. But if I follow through with jump drive, I have a spot here where set jump distance. I turn jump drive blue. Ooh, that's not good. Or I ask Mother to look at jump drive blue and then change the distance that it jumps at. Anyway, yeah, so that was the extra palette that I had in mind as I was thinking through those antennas. Here's some different light mixes that I put in here, and I I wouldn't want to do this on the control panel every single time. In fact, if I had to do it on the control panel every single time, I wouldn't even do it. Like I wouldn't put that on the toolbar. I wouldn't just be like, oh hey, it's a purple and yellow vibe couch, because I couldn't. If you have something better for that, please let me know. But I wouldn't even touch this stuff. I can change the behaviors that my ship takes when I get in and out of my cockpit. Like right now, if I get in it, it turns off the lights. But if I don't want that to happen, I can make it so it doesn't. Oh no, that's the wrong one. And no. Okay, so first thing it does is turn on the whole thing, and then when I get back in, the lights stay on because I've told it to do that. Hell yeah. Anyway, I'm making this video for my own sanity tonight, but I hope you all have a good night as well.